A person's identity is determined by their actions, not their circumstances. This timeless truth has been proven repeatedly by successful individuals like Oprah Winfrey and Howard Schultz, who rose from poverty to build empires. But if that's true, why do so many people remain stuck? Do they not want to change? Today's story will reveal the answer and teach you a lesson that could transform your life forever. In a large corporate building, there worked a janitor named David. Every morning at 5 a.m., he arrived to clean offices before employees came in. He swept floors, emptied trash, and wiped desks. Day after day, year after year, the same routine. One evening, David was cleaning the executive floor when the CEO, Mr. Harrison, looked up from his desk and asked, "How long have you been working here?" "7 years, sir," David replied. 7 years of cleaning? Tell me, David, what do you see when you look at yourself? David felt confused. "Sir, I see a janitor. That's what I am." Mr. Harrison shook his head. "That's your problem. You see a janitor. But I see someone who arrives before everyone else, pays attention to details, and takes pride in his work. Those are qualities of a leader, not just a janitor." David shifted uncomfortably. "But sir, I only finished high school. How can I be anything more?" "Let me ask you something," Mr. Harrison said. "When you clean my office, do you ever look at the papers on my desk?" "No, sir, I would never." "But you should. Not to invade privacy, but to learn. Every night, business reports and strategy documents sit on these desks. While you clean, you could be reading. You could be learning how this company works. Here's what separates people who stay stuck from people who rise. It's not education or luck. It's how they use their time. You spend 8 hours here every night. Your hands are busy, but your mind is free. What if you used that time to educate yourself?" That night, David couldn't sleep. The CEO's words echoed in his mind. The next evening, he picked up a business report titled Q3 Sales Analysis. He didn't understand most of it, but he kept reading. Night after night, he studied reports, wrote down unfamiliar terms, and looked them up on his phone. 3 months later, David was cleaning the marketing department when he overheard 2 managers arguing about the cleaning supplies budget increasing by 40%. David hesitated, then spoke up. "Excuse me, sirs. The supplier changed packaging sizes 3 months ago. You're ordering the same number of units, but each unit contains less product. That's why you're running out faster." The manager stared at him in shock. "How do you know this?"
"I placed the orders for cleaning supplies. I noticed the change."
One manager immediately called Mr. Harrison. 2 days later, David sat nervously in the CEO's office. "You saved this company $50,000 a year," Mr. Harrison said. "More importantly, you've been learning. You've started seeing yourself differently, haven't you?" David nodded. "I've been reading the reports every night. I couldn't stop myself." "That's exactly what I hoped." "David, I'm creating a new position, operations analyst. I want you to take it. You have 7 years of observing this company from the ground up. You've seen things no executive has seen. That makes you more qualified than any business school graduate." David's eyes filled with tears. "I don't know what to say." "Say yes. And David, keep learning. In 5 years, I expect to see you in management. In 10 years, maybe you'll be sitting in this office." 5 years passed. David was now director of operations, having earned certifications and risen through the ranks. One evening, he saw a young woman cleaning his office. "How long have you been working here?" he asked. 2 months, sir," she replied quietly. "What do you see when you look at yourself?" The woman looked confused. "I see a cleaning lady, sir. That's what I am." David smiled. The same smile Mr. Harrison had given him years ago. "Let me tell you what I see." 10 years after that first conversation, the board announced their new CEO, David Martinez, the former janitor who transformed himself through discipline and vision. At his first speech, David stood before hundreds of employees and said, "Many of you know my story. I started as a janitor. But this isn't about luck. It's about a simple truth. You are not defined by your current position. You are defined by your current actions." He paused, letting the words sink in. "For 7 years, I saw myself as just a janitor. Then someone asked me a question that changed everything.
What do you see when you look at yourself? That night, I decided to see something different. I didn't wait for permission or a promotion. I started learning immediately with whatever resources I had. Papers on desks, conversations I overheard, problems I observed. I transformed my mind first, and eventually my circumstances followed. He looked at the cleaning staff in the back of the room. To anyone who feels stuck, I'm living proof that the only thing limiting you is the story you tell yourself about who you are. Change the story. See yourself as a leader learning their craft. See yourself as a student of success, because the moment you change how you see yourself, you change everything. The room erupted in applause.
Your circumstances don't define you. Your response to them does. Success isn't about where you start. It's about what you do with where you are right now. So ask yourself today, what do you see when you look at yourself? Because whatever you see, you'll become. If you see limitation, you'll find limitation. If you see potential, you'll find opportunity. The choice is yours. The power was always yours. Start today, not tomorrow, not when things get better. Today, because 7 years from now, you'll wish you had started today. A janitor who thinks like a CEO will become a CEO. A CEO who thinks like a janitor will become a janitor. Your title is temporary. Your mindset is everything. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Sometimes, all we need is someone to ask us, what do you see when you look at yourself? Be that person for someone today.